Hey y'all, welcome back to a new video. Well, it's one of those explaining videos. I haven't did one in a while. I've just been wrapped up all in shorts again and posted. There's like almost 200 shorts on my channel. But this ain't the reason I'm making this video. The reason is, what if furries went mainstream tomorrow? That's going to be the title of the video. What if furries went mainstream tomorrow? So, what is the furry fandom exactly? Well, the furry fandom is based off art, games, anthropomorphic animals, fursuits, and furry related stuff. Now, I'm going to actually bring up something else that will actually catch furry attention. Because I was just scrolling on Pinterest, and basically I was just scrolling on Pinterest looking at whatever furry related stuff, because I actually thought something, I'm not going to say what right now, but I am actually going to say this later in the video. I was actually looking at furry books. Furry books are pretty good, actually. I have actually read a couple. They're very good. I actually wanted to make a original version of a furry book. That book was little gay, little straight, little LGBTQ, little life, little piece of cake. It was cake and LGBTQ and furries, basically. Nothing major. PG-13. Not my fault. So, why the misunderstanding been happening? Well, it's because we have bad actors in our fandom. And I'm not going to shout someone out, like exactly out, but I am actually going to bring up that one show that appeared in 2025, summer of 2025, 2 weeks after Intercon happened. July 17th, 2025. We ended up with the Furry Detectives, which actually, in my opinion, was a major setback at first. Because basically, the series literally just threw furries into a big explosion of, well, bad. Basically, I watched one episode, and man oh man, I'm not happy with that. I only watched one episode, I didn't like it. Now we do actually get another show called The Pit, which is actually for Pittsburgh, the city I like, actually appearing the same weekend as, well, Anthrocon. Yes, The Pit is actually releasing or recording during the Anthrocon weekend. What? Okay, but before we get sidetracked, the fandom is mainly good. Even though there are the fandom is mainly good. However, there are a few bad actors, like Coder Wolf, which we're not mentioning, because they are basically, we're not dealing with them. You know what I said, because I moved my mouth. But YouTube is not going to know, because I didn't say it. But that aside, aiming more towards Discord, and Telegram. And BarQ. Let's just throw BarQ into this mix because this kinda is in the mix. BarQ, Discord, and Telegram. Oh boy, are we just playing with a little fall ball here, but yeah. Minors actually do see after dark images of furries, and it's basically the mainstream light of the fandom, because when a minor who ain't a furry actually sees a not safe for work image of a furry in a general audience when it's supposed to actually go into the 18 plus, and basically the Discord server, let's just say it's like the Furry Nexus. I don't know if that's actually a server or not, I just said that randomly. The server Nexus, basically, let's just say the Furry Nexus or something, and there are not safe for work furries or people that post 18 plus content. Basically, I'm just going to say this: post a random picture in a Discord server. Now, I actually have encountered one of these people, and that one person I'm not mentioning because there's a lot of drama on them. And even though they didn't lose any subscribers, you should not follow them at all. Just saying. Okay. So, finalizing this topic here before we move on to the next one. Should furry mainstream have adult content? Well, yes, because furries do have a adult corner. It just shouldn't be in a general audience where minors are involved in a server that ain't 18 plus. Either have that server 18 plus or just post the 18 plus art or images in the adult spaces instead of putting it in general audiences. That's our problem. Now, okay, so I basically just did two topics at once, and I have a script right there, so that's why my camera is like showing me as smaller. I don't know if it'll show up like that on YouTube, but who knows. Basically, I also want to clarify this. I'm not going to aim at a certain furry here, but I am actually going to aim at this. ABDL, which is adult babies that wear diapers. We do not like that because most furries are not ABDL. They're not. Just not. No, I'm not. No. I am a safe for work furry. I am non-binary, and I'm leaning towards gay, but I'm kind of bi. I don't know what my gender... I just said gender. I mean sexuality. I accidentally said gender... I can't speak. Okay, basic funny moment, I guess. But basically, ABDL and furries do not mix. Because that's another niche, or basically adult thing that should not be in general audiences, because basically if you go onto Telegram, you're going to end up with a baby fur or diaper fur, and that's just yeah, I'm done. BarQ is the same but worse. Why do we have BarQ? Like, basically I put on my profile, because I actually use BarQ, I basically said this app has become so... I'm not saying the word, but you know what I mean. It has become so bad that I do not want to use this app. My saying. Alright, mainstream. For the final topic. Well, final 2 topics. Okay. Alright, so mainstream. If furries actually went mainstream tomorrow, what would it look like? Well, furry mainstream, and I have actually mentioned this in past videos. More businesses like anime and cosplay would actually mix in with furries. Like, we'll have like One Punch Man, or even One Piece, I think it is. One Punch Man, One Piece, but mix of humans and furries, basically. Because basically, we're running out of movie ideas, we're running out of game ideas, and we haven't really turned to furries. But the reason why we haven't turned to furries is because it's earlier in the video. Because furries are adult content. Because the outsiders see furries as adult content. Because a minor actually shows up in a Discord server, they check their notifications because they're just playing Roblox or something. By the way, that's not very good. Basically, a minor checks their Discord and they see a not safe for work image in the general chat, and the person, which is like a furry moderator, doesn't even take care of it. Like, okay, why are you not taking care of this? A minor could actually see this, and we're just going to fall apart here. But if we actually kept adult furry content in adult spaces, then we could actually see like furry movies, like The Maze Runner but furry, or Twilight but furry, or Fast and Furious but furry. You know, anything can be possible. Okay? And basically, we will have like a better sight on our fandom. We'll have better seeing, we'll have better looks, we'll have better everything. Like, basically, if we went mainstream after we just did a few things to actually get rid, or, well, not get rid, well, yeah, actually get rid of ABDL out of our minor servers, like, yeah. And I'm not saying ABDL should be out of the fandom. No, I'm just saying ABDL should be just in adult spaces, because it is adult content. But also, adult spaces should be adult spaces. It should not be in minor spaces, like a general audience, like I keep saying. Basically, that's my opinion. And I can have my own opinion here. But I'm basically saying, because I've been in this fandom for 3 years. I've been in this fandom for 3 years. And I have encountered so many people. I have actually encountered baby furs. I have encountered strap gears. But I'm just going to bring this up for a second. One of my friends, who ain't my friend anymore, actually was a strap gear fur, but they would also be not safe for work. Look, they actually did, on Roblox. And Roblox kept taking down their clothing. They actually got banned. At first, I actually supported them. But then they just kept doing it over and over and over again and tried getting around it, and I was like, I don't really know if I want to be your friend anymore, so... And then they stopped being furry all of a sudden, and they just started ignoring me. Because I basically just stopped supporting them. All that jazz. Basically, yeah, I'm not going over that, and it's going to be a different video for that, so, and there will be more opportunities for furry creators if we actually did go mainstream tomorrow. Basically, okay, so my personal experience, or my 3 years in the fandom, let's just say that. My 3 years of the fandom been ups and downs. Basically, some people actually hate me, and some people, like my ex, or used to be my boyfriend, we're not talking about him. Yes, I was gay in 2024. Whoever knows me in 2024 basically knows Shock, and knows Willie, or Blue Wolf, or Positive Tiger by their YouTube channel. Basically, in 2024, I met a wolf. And in April of 2024, we started dating on Roblox. Yeah, I know that's not a good idea, but we actually went well together. But around November of 2024, he actually said in my DMs, which I don't have anymore because I blocked him, or actually he blocked me. I don't know who blocked who, but we don't want to talk to each other, blah, 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 whatever. Alright. But in 2024, November of 2024, it was November 11th, 2024, at 11 a.m. sometime. I think it was 11 a.m. because it was like light out, but not too light out. At 11 a.m., I think it was, Shot DM'd me saying, we're breaking up. And I'm like, why? He says, and he doesn't really give me a reason why. His new boyfriend, which actually cheated on him, thank God, just saying, because how does it feel to cheat on someone who just cheated on you? Like, I'm not saying cheating is good, but I'm saying that's literally my revenge for, like, him cheating on me, because he actually upsetted me by a lot. Like, a lot, because I was already going through a lot, like, 2 months before that. Like, yeah, basically, yeah. We're not talking about that drama because that's just stupid. And I'm not saying cheating is good, but whatever. But I found out he actually cheated on me, and I'm like, really? He also lied to me for who knows how long. He could have been lying to me since ever the beginning. Also, he was a bad light. And I feel like he is one of those adult furries that was once a minor. Basically, he was a minor and he was doing adult things. Basically, getting in trouble by the police, most likely, but also doing more severe things that are more like 21 plus. Not getting into it. If you know what it is, you know what it is. I'm not mentioning it on YouTube. Alright. And this actually leads to my boundaries, because when he actually said he wanted to cheat on me with the other person, he basically said to him, he said, I'm breaking up with Jax, which was my name back in 2024 because he does not want to, do that. And I wasn't really comfortable. Plus, I was less than a month from turning 18. He could have brought it up when he was still minor, or he could have brought it up after or on the day I turned 18. My opinion. Alright, so final thoughts, because the video is already 20 minutes long and I am aiming for 20 minutes. If we actually kept adult spaces and adult themes in adult spaces, we will be fine. Now, with all that aside, if we actually did do this, if anyone watches this video, we will go mainstream for once and for all. But till then, we need to literally just need to keep moving forward. Because most people from the outside looking in see furries as a bad light. Because all they see is not safe for work or something like that. Or ABDL. Yeah, because ABDL and not safe for work actually ends up in a little cone, which when all of it comes out, it dumps onto minors. Which, if we could just seal the bottom of that hole, we will go mainstream. And even though it's not going to happen soon, if we actually did these changes, we will go mainstream faster. But I hope you all enjoyed, and this is my thought of what if furries went mainstream tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you soon. Bye.